Congress MP Rahul Gandhi's tours when in India or abroad seem to generate controversies like holiday postcards. After US and UK, it is Gandhi's science trip to Ladakh that is in news now. Repeating what he said in California 3 months ago, Rahul alleged that Muslims are being targeted in India. And while attacking the BJP government for it, he also threw in Manipur for good measure. Listen in.
I believe that regardless of which religion you're from, which community you're from, where you come from, you must feel comfortable in this country. And you should feel comfortable in every corner of this country. That is the constitutional foundation of India. Okay? Second, you are right that Muslims are under attack in India. This is not wrong. But you must also realize that there are many other people also under attack in India. Okay? Please look at what is going on in Manipur today.
Well, Rahul Gandhi did not cite any facts or figures to back his claim of persecution, but this is not the first time that he has made such allegations. In May, he had similarly claimed that the Sikhs, Muslims, Christians, Dalits and tribals are under attack. The BJP has summarily dismissed all these as fact-free charges, but Rahul has received endorsement from his allies.
जम्मू कश्मीर ही नहीं पूरे इंडिया में 2014 में जब हुकूमत बदल गई इंडिया के अंदर तो बीजेपी का पहला टारगेट मुस्लिम्स है, क्योंकि उनका जो टारगेट था डिवाइड एंड रूल, तो उन्होंने धर्म की राजनीति शुरू की। तो उस धर्म की राजनीति में पहला टारगेट मुसलमान ही थे। पास्ट हिस्ट्री जो बीजेपी की है वो गाइडेड बाई आरएसएस है, तो आरएसएस का टारगेट खुलेआम मुसलमान है।
ये राहुल जी के ही हिम्मत है कि वो इस तरह से देश के विभिन्न मसलों पर अपनी आवाज बुलंद करते आए हैं और पूरी भारतीय जनता पार्टी की कैबिनेट इस पे हमला करेगी।
However, perhaps what Rahul and his political friends conveniently chose to forget is not only the policies towards upliftment of minorities, they've also ignored the endorsements of Modi and India by Muslim nations and bodies. Recently, Sheikh Al Isa, the Secretary General of the World Muslim League, detailed in black and white how Indian philosophy and tradition have taught harmony to the world. In June, Egypt conferred its highest order of the Nile on Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In June 2022, the Iranian foreign minister called India a land of compassion. So what is it that has led to this conclusion by Rahul Gandhi? Let's take that question across to our guests. So Sanju Verma, Shubhrashta and Lokesh Jindal continue to be with us. We are joined by Advocate Waris Pathan, National Spokesperson of the AIMIM. We also have Atiq Rehman, Islamic scholar, Lokesh Jindal. Islamic countries are endorsing democracy in India. These nations are conferring Prime Minister Narendra Modi with their highest awards. And Rahul Gandhi says Muslims are under attack. He's slamming the current establishment.
Because what we see around gives us this picture. In April 2020, we had BJP MLA Suresh Tiwari urging people not to buy vegetables from Muslims. In March 2022, we had BJP General Secretary C.T. Ravi describing halal meat as economic jihad. In December 2017, we had Telangana BJP MLA Raja Singh claiming that don't buy anything from the Muslims because these are bloody traitors. In August 2021, there was a Muslim shop owner, a dosa joint owner, whose name was Srinath Dosa, and his dosa shop was vandalized because he was exploiting a Hindu name. And so he was forced to change the name to American Dosa Joint. Now please tell me.
So you're saying you're citing these statements.
Aren't these incidents?
So you're citing these statements as numbers as to how many Muslims came under attack?
Not just statements, events. I'm stating events.
May I come in, Swati?
In August 2021 in Mathura, a Muslim owner's dosa shop was vandalized because its name was Srinath Dosa Center.
Okay.
And he was forced to change the name to American Dosa Center. Time and again, Muslims who were having restaurants, who were having various professions or who are practicing their whatever custom, they have been targeted.
Okay, when you say time and again, whoever was doing whatever, that is a generic statement. But since you've spoken about statements and you've highlighted one specific event, I want Sanju Verma to give a point-by-point rebuttal.
You know, Swati, I have to put my point of view across for the benefit of your audience. You very rightly said, beat the Order of the Nile, which was bestowed on Prime Minister Modi by the Egyptian government, beat Order of the Zayed, by the UAE, or beat the King Hamad order by Bahrain, beat the Saudi Abdul bin Aziz award by Saudi Arabia. I mean, look at the manner in which Islamic countries have embraced Prime Minister Modi, and they have done so because Prime Minister Modi is somebody who's as comfortable visiting the Grand Istiqlal Mosque in Indonesia as he is putting a chadar at the Ajmer Dargah, as he is embracing the Pope in October 2021, as he is visiting Gurudwara Seesganj, or for that matter addressing Jain Munis, or for that matter visiting Bora Muslim community and assuaging their fears, if any. The point I'm making is that the Sachar committee was set up, Swati, in 2005. It gave its report in 2006. And I would urge Lokesh to read. The Sachar committee said that Muslims do not have access to, and he said 94%. That is the number quoted by Justice Rajinder Sachar. He said 94% Muslims in India do not have access to basic amenities of food, water, health and sanitation. And in 20 seconds, Swati, I will just tell you this.
Right.
31% of Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, 33% of Pradhan Mantri Kisan Yojana, 36% of Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, and 37% of Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana. The benefits have been allocated and disbursed to whom? To the Muslim community, whereas Muslims account for only 14.2%.
Now, of course, when these policies are announced, they're not based on religion and they benefit everyone. Lokesh Jindal wants to come in. Lokesh Jindal, do respond to the charges leveled by Sanju Verma. And also tell me, in 1969, when a communal incident was reported in Ahmedabad in which over 512 people died, Muslims came under attack under which regime? In 1970, 100 people lost their life in a communal incident that took place in Jalgaon, Maharashtra. So whose regime was it? 1980, during VP Singh government, Moradabad witnessed a communal incident. 1,500 people died. There's a long list of such incidents that have taken place, and then Lokesh Jindal, Congress party, would have to answer on these incidents that have happened in their regime as well, when the minorities actually came under attack.
Swati, I agree that during the time period of Congress also there were communal tensions, but the party never endorsed it. Right now in the BJP's regime, 11 rape convicts, murderers.
Okay, so to say that we stand with the minorities in the country, and then under the regime, if such incidents take place, and when the minority community comes under attack, then the government cannot be blamed. The government cannot be questioned, Lokesh Jindal, isn't it? Then one cannot say that the Muslims came under attack during the Congress rule because आपने openly endorsed नहीं किया.
No, Swati, whenever there is a social tension, a communal tension, the political party ought to come out with a responsible response to the entire event. But what does BJP do? Nothing. The BJP only gains political mileage out of such communal and social tensions. Congress, on the other hand, always aims at resolving these tensions. Madam, please don't behave like class teacher. We are not some kids over here. We are not your students. No, Swati, this is not fair. I mean, you cannot make
Sanju Verma, now you have to extend the courtesy and you have to let him finish his point.
Talk about Shah.
Okay, let him finish his point. Let him finish his point so I can open up the debate to others as well. Lokesh Jindal, finish your point quickly. I have to go across to other guests also.
It is important for the political party to condemn such violences and appeal to the people for peace and harmony, which Congress does.
Rahul Gandhi did not say that One second. Rahul Gandhi did not say that BJP is not appealing for peace. Rahul Gandhi did not say that BJP, is not endorsing peace. He said Muslims have come under attack while slamming the current establishment. And I asked you very clearly, so the party appeals for peace, but if incidents keep happening, then Muslims are not under attack if the Congress party is in power. That's a very simple question I'm asking.
No,
if the political party, says we don't endorse this, just lip service, then the government can be absolved.
No, Swati. Okay. Post-independence, there was.
Okay, so you agree with me that cannot be the parameter. So I want to bring in Waris Pathan. Waris Pathan, Going by the facts and the figures, it seems like, these incidents have happened both under the Congress and the BJP regime as well. Rahul Gandhi is today saying that Muslims in India are under attack. How are you looking at that statement?
Well, badi der kar di meherban aate aate. We have been saying this is long that since the BJP government has come into power, they have started a hatred campaign against one community, especially the Muslims. They have got problems with our hijab, they have got problems with our food habits, they have problem with our madrasa, they have problem with our azan, everything they have problem with. They have in fact entered into war, a conflict with the Muslims, and they talk about Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas. Now recent incidents I will speak about. The recent example I will give you is about the Kerala story, the propaganda film which was launched. In the theatre, anti-Muslim slogans were raised after watching the movie, and today what they have done, Nargis Dutt award is given to that for national integration. Is it not the hypocrisy of the highest level? You are giving an award to a movie which was totally against the Muslim, a propaganda film. And now you speak about Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. When he knew, without giving proper notice, homes of Muslims were demolished without following the due process law, everybody was silent, nobody raised the voice. Today they come, okay, there side durust hai. But what happens to the Muslim rights? What are the do the BJP follow the constitution? Never. Every day Muslims have been mobbed in sometimes the name of cow, sometimes they are lynched in the name of speaking JSR. But the Modi government is silent. Modi does not take steps to ensure that such kind of incidents are in our country. When the Hindu Mahasabha takes place, allow me.
Sir, legal actions not have.
Allow me. What legal actions?
I'm just asking you. Legal actions.
Mob lynchers when they come out on bail.
Have legal actions not been taken against these hate mongers and criminals?
When mob lynchers are granted bail, when they come out, they are felicitated by the Hindu right-wing activists with the BJP leaders. They go there, garland them, give them sweets. Is this now taken law into?
Okay.
Is this the way they practice law? And what about the Bilkis Bano issue? Her rapists, they are now out on bail, and you talk about Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. Modi government is only talking about Hindu appeasement. That is nothing more than that. They have no love left for the Muslims of the country. They feel we are the secondary citizens. But you should remember that we are the people who have sacrificed
rebuttal from Shubhrashtra. Rebuttal from Shubhrashtra. The BJP has given Rahul Gandhi an opportunity to say so today. Respond.
Swati, I'm not going to respond to what the BJP has to say on this. I would just say this, that the opposition party, by raking up this issue or by supporting Rahul Gandhi's inane remarks every now and then, are hell-bent to break the social fabric of this country. Now, with respect to specific incidents that Mr. Waris Pathan keeps mentioning debate after debate, let me tell him that not everybody in the right wing has endorsed the kind of behavior that he keeps flagging. There's a huge chunk in the quote-unquote right-wing, or rather, let's say, anti-Congress, anti-left ecosystem that, has raised concerns with the kind of issues that Waris Pathan raised. But let us understand that to compare every situation in this country to Manipur, to compare minorities, and by minorities I mean Muslims in this country, to the tribals of Manipur, is a huge disservice, and only somebody who has never had an inkling of what India stands for would do that. To, reduce Manipur to a 9 p.m., for a 9 to 11 p.m. show on national television is being done by Rahul Gandhi every single day.
Okay, I want to bring in Atiq Rehman also.
And this is a person, by the way, Swati, who never bothered, let me just finish this, who never bothered to visit the Northeast prior to this government coming into power in every state.
Atiq Rehman, the government says we've launched multiple policies and schemes that benefit the minority community in this country as well. We've undertaken the job of modernizing madrasas. The Prime Minister said, "Ek haath mein Quran, ek haath mein computer hona chahiye." How do you look at Rahul Gandhi's statement today saying Muslims are under attack?
No, that does not give the license to the government and the right-wing elements to attack the Muslims, Swati. But the two important points in this debate is, if you don't want to believe Rahul Gandhi, you don't believe Rahul Gandhi. Don't you believe the courts in India? What is the reason that the Supreme Court has to say that without any religious bias, the DGPs will have to take suo moto action against hate speech? Secondly, the Punjab and Haryana judges' benches, they use the words ethnic cleansing for the bulldozers. is the judiciary not undermined by not believing Rahul Gandhi today? So who are you, dodging the questions with? The minorities, especially the Muslims, are under attack. And so far, the government of the day do not address this question.
Okay.
You will not able to take democracy further in this country.
Okay. Sanjeev Verma wants to respond.
Thank you. Swati, I just want to say one thing. By all means, we all want justice for Bilkis Bano, but I don't want advice on Bilkis Bano from people who have not even spoken one word or shed a crocodile tear for Shah Bano. Point number one. Point number two, we have somebody like Hamid Ansari, a career Congressee, as the vice president for 10 long years. And look at how Hindu phobia has been institutionalized and how, radical Islamists are given a free run and they play the victim card despite being perpetrators. After serving as a sitting vice president, he says Muslims are given a raw deal in
Sanjeev
India.
Verma, you were not responding to specific points raised.
Last point. Waris Pathan made many points, Swati. I just want to ask him one thing, and your colleagues have done umpteen shows on this. The Ahmednagar member of parliament in Maharashtra, there is a place called Ahmednagar. The MP from there is a IMM leader and Waris Pathan's colleague called Imtiaz Jalil. And last year he said, Nupur Sharma ko चौराहे में खड़े करके इसको फांसी लगानी चाहिए. Waris Pathan, do you support Imtiaz Jalil, who said Nupur Sharma should be hanged in a public square? And you are sitting and giving me a bhashan on secularism? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay, time is up. Time is up. Sorry, Waris Pathan, and sorry to our other panelists. I cannot come to you. That's all the time I have for the debate. Congress party says Rahul Gandhi has the courage to speak the truth. What he's saying is the truth, is what is happening in this country, and the BJP says this is nothing but Bharat bashing. I'm wrapping up the debate on that note, thanking all the guests. Thank you very much for joining us.